Hello, welcome to Let's Play Blue Stinger. Oh, shit! No!
Hello, welcome to Let's Play Froth. Froth means...
Uh-oh. Froth means whatever you want it to mean.
Welcome to the Gulag!
Hello, welcome back to EntranceJew.
On technical note, this was the last level developed for this game.
It's probably why it's the best, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there you have it.
It's the most
hard-hitting
technically
facts.
complex. This one took them the most time to make.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You may realize that he's saying shit like "wexcellent."
I have the video muted.
Why?
It's just easier.
How?
Prevents audio bleed into my commentary track, also.
Fair enough.
I like to pretend that Tommy Tallarico voiced Wex individually.
Trying to get that torture rate up?
Jump into the
Oh,
fire,
just-
Metallica.
Just showing you that we were meant to extinguish the fire and that it, like other things, instead of taking 3 individual enemy sacrifices, it takes 3 individual, beatings with an enemy. If you're lucky, you can just fucking beat it out with one enemy, but at the times you have to go back for one.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
That's the moment when I realized that I accidentally did a terrible thing and grabbed the
Wasted a
grenade. It's not a waste. The grenades themselves are kind of a waste.
Hero waste.
Grenades are only really helpful if you're dying for health, and even then, I think it's a lot easier to just use the missiles to prevent you from getting hurt than it is to try and scrounge up some health on some enemies. This level is annoying sometimes. I don't know. I like it. I like this game. But there are just some parts to it that are really grating that you can't get to go any faster for consecutive plays. The main antagonist of this game is Karn, and this is allegedly Karn's palace. That dude was on a spike trap, and we have to use them like platforms.
Holy shit!
Those spike traps don't look that far away.
This game had a $4 million marketing campaign.
And I've never heard
of it. I don't remember
it.
shit of it. I never saw a commercial for it, but I owned it.
Well, good job on your marketing campaign. No wonder Interplay went bankrupt.
Kevin Monroe, designer and lead animator of the project, stated that the development team aimed for the feel of the game to be as, quote, if George Lucas co-wrote Star Wars with Lewis Carroll, and imagine if George Lucas then co-directed it with Tex Avery, end quote. The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's somewhat accurate.
I mean, we just described episodes 1 through 3. Really?
So, this spawner is special. As soon as we impale an enemy, it'll deploy a second enemy. Usually spawners only allow for having one active enemy at a time.
Ah, platforms, just like the hit new game that came out, Life Goes On.
Huh?
There is a game that just came out that you basically do the same thing you are doing right now.
Revolutionary video gaming techniques! And once you impale them, they basically are a lifeless corpse and slide around. You don't have to worry about their bodies getting hurt. Because when you throw them, they won't take damage unless you slam them.
I'm gonna smag them.
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna smash
think-
and bang it.
Down there, you can actually see a part of the
Drip,
level
drip.
that we're meant to be going to soon. Like I said, this is
Techno-drone?
one of the most... yeah, this is one of the most technically complex levels that winds and wraps around itself multiple times.
When do we fight the Shredder?
5th level 8.
When do we fight the King of Ribotopia?
I don't know
That's been
because you
outlawed.
deleted all the videos.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're still up.
I'm gonna kill you.
Are you really that upset that they're gone?
I still have one of the pre-commentaries on my hard drive.
I did tell everyone that it was never going to get to the archive. Nobody believed me. And that's what y'all get.
I always squeeze some extra missiles out of those things. If I have less than 2, then I'll fire off 2 and just wait for another missile because I'm an asshole.
Man, that's the coolest key I've ever seen in my life. The solid rectangular prism.
Just dissolves
With a picture
into
of
the
a key
slot.
on it.
In the future, the metal future, where RFID chips are as big as a briefcase full of bricks.
Well, they gotta have some security.
You must be this buff to ride this ride. You fuck up that jump and don't grab all the gears, then guess what, buddy? Point of no return. There's only one other level that rivals this level in terms of technical complexity, and I think this level got the better treatment in comparison to the other. But that won't be for a while. If
we
you
make it that
kill,
far.
if you kill that other guy, it's fucking impossible to get across that bridge. Because getting across on just the one guy with the key here, that's kind of assy. Very assy. Well, not so much getting across it, but just positioning him. It's a lot easier when you can just stand on the spike trap and position people. This game was actually written in 3 different languages.
American,
English?
Portuguese, and Japanese.
Well, assembly, some C, and the last one escapes me.
Ruby.
Afghani.
PHP.
Yes. Every time you launch Wild 9, it pulls a web server.
Written in Java.
Oh no.
It might. So here
Is
is
that
our
Mandark?
pal.
Is that Mandark in a robot suit?
I like how he doesn't even mention him by name here. I mean, I don't fucking know his name either, but I'll be uploading scans of the manual and then you can look there and whatever. Basically, whenever you zap him with the rig and put him back down, a timer starts and then he explodes and acts like a grenade. So you notice how the enemies were terrified even though they weren't on the same level as him?
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
how they function. The grenade or him exploding won't actually affect the enemies unless they're on the same level. And here, this game uses us having to escort the guy as a giant fucking burden. Because we have to climb this spire with gaps in it while holding this dude, and it's already fucking hard enough to carry the dude across, that if we're holding him parallel to the ground, which is the easiest way to fucking carry anyone, then he'll fall underneath the platforms. Which is why I take this opportunity to cheat like a motherfucker and just fling him up there. And then you have to factor in the timing of all of his fucking explosions and putting him down and the flamethrowers. And I could easily see someone spending 5 minutes on this their first time through. Maybe even 10.
Disgusting. I never liked these kinds of puzzles.
It's not really a puzzle necessarily,
Well,
it's just
I
the
never
controls.
liked these kind of ideas.
These controls were too difficult for the idea that they were trying to execute.
Maybe if they had, I don't know, a second analog stick.
No, they don't even have the first.
Hmm?
Maybe if they had a
Well,
gun.
I know, but
But this would be a good DualShock game, you're right.
If they had a gun, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, it's true. So, there's a slight difference in the enemies this level that I hadn't mentioned at all. The previous level, their heads would go on indefinitely, well, up until a certain point and then explode. Whereas this level's enemies' heads just kind of Medusa snake up and down, and then they explode. Those are actually the easiest configurations to dodge. The later ones are really going to be a pain in the ass. So have you formulated an opinion on this game yet?
nope.
Too early.
Because I can promise you about 70% of the game is what we just did. The last two
Nope.
episodes.
Still too early.
Good torture percentage there.
Nope. Bad,
I've-
apparently.
I don't think I've ever gotten 100% torture percentage.
Well, you can't. There's only 2 digits.
Well, shut your mouth.
Make me, bitch.
Next up is Light Armada. Next time. Base cornbread.
Froth means
Beyond Two Souls.
too late.